to Level Up with Winnie Sun.
Well, thank you so much for tuning in today. It's wonderful to be back, and happy Monday to you. Now, I did take a couple days off, was off grid last week. Did you miss me? Well, it's wonderful to be back with you. I hope you're having a nice day. If you're joining us on the replay, a big hello. Thank you so much also for tuning in. It's awesome to have you here. It's a special day to be here with you, my friends, also at Modern Bomb. Hello. Let's start with the market. Let you know how it closed, because this was a great day in the financial markets. For those of you who are investing, you got to give yourself maybe, a little happiness there, because the Dow closed up 586 points, the Nasdaq up 111 points, and the S&P 500 also welcomed me back with an up of 58 points. Now, as you remember, last week, the Federal Reserve said that there may be increasing interest rates as soon as in 2 years from now. Now, that could always change. There's even consideration that could be sooner. It could be actually next year that interest rates could increase. Fed Chairman Jerome Powell said last Wednesday that, that the central bank could consider slowing down on purchasing treasury bonds and mortgage securities, in a really big change of tone in terms of federal easing policies. Now, certainly the market was not happy. Now, those of you who were watching the financial markets last week, actually many of you tweeted and texted me and called me at the office as well, saying like, what's happening? Well, that's exactly what happened. Last week was a big drop, but it certainly came back today. U.S. stocks jumped as the market tried to recover some of last week's losses. If you remember, it was actually one of the worst weeks since October that we've had in the financial markets. But the blue chip heavy Dow Jones today leaped over 500 points, rising over 1.6%. So that's definitely the direction that we want to go. Now, let me ask you, I just got back actually from a week in Yosemite, doing a little road trip with the family, taking some time in a cabin. But some of you may be looking at going further, maybe taking another vacation, maybe taking a flight, maybe on American Airlines, or maybe not, if your flight is canceled. Now, just the idea of your flight being canceled might be just giving you the heebie-jeebies, but this is what happened actually to so many Americans, because yesterday was a really bad day for the airline, as American Airlines shared that they actually had to cancel 190 flights over the weekend due to staffing shortages, maintenance issues, and a whole bunch of other issues. But staffing shortages, that's one I feel like they could have predicted. They should have come up with a plan sooner rather than later. Now, this is upcoming as the travel industry is seeing a big surge in traveler demand, moving towards pre-pandemic levels. People are going back. They're getting checked in. TSA levels are high. In fact, we're seeing 2.1 million people on Sunday pass through TSA screening alone. So, I don't know, American Airlines, you got to get the people thing underway. Figure out a way to take care of your employees. Figure out a way to get them to stick to those schedules, because you definitely don't want to have travelers stranded, because we were hearing on social media and whatnot, a lot of very, very unhappy travelers found themselves without a flight. Now, let's talk about something else, and that is student debt. I don't know if you knew this, but you and I and all U.S. taxpayers, we seem to have been paying for something else this past week, because President Biden and the U.S. Department of Education shared that 18,000 students who were defrauded by ITT Technical Institute are getting their student loans forgiven. Now, in total, that amounts to, are you listening? This is a big number. $500 million worth of student debt was forgiven. That comes out to be an average of $28,000 per borrower. Now, this is a big move, because the Biden administration has canceled now over $1.5 billion of student debt for about 90,000 borrowers under this program, which says that there's a repayment forgiveness for students who feel that they were misled by the school of higher education, of university. Like, what? Why is that? I mean, I feel like I feel like, you got to really do your due diligence. When people say you got to do your due diligence when you find that job, well, I feel like you need to do that same due diligence for your education. So, unfortunately, my friends, those of you who are taxpayers like you and I, we pay for a lot of people, their student loan to be wiped out. Anyhow, better news. Let's talk about something that I actually talked about this morning on Good Day LA. And that is, I don't know, the biggest consumer spending event of the summer, Amazon Prime Day, or rather days. Let me ask you that for those of you who are watching, I see so many of you joining us. Thank you so much. For those of you watching, if you could tell me what's the last thing that you bought on Amazon? Well, and if you bought it today on Amazon Prime Day, let me know that too. I'm really curious. I see a lot of people buying Instapots, they're buying technical equipment, they're buying protein shakes, they're buying all sorts of things. I guess there's a whole multitude of things on sale this week on Amazon Prime. So let's talk about how you get the best deal on Amazon Prime. Now, of course, you need an Amazon Prime membership. If you don't have one, you can sign up for a 30-day free trial, or you can pay $13 a month. I know there's also a lot of student discounts out there, so you want to take a look at that. But most importantly, make sure that you stick to a budget. What you don't want to do is just go right on to Amazon or Best Buy or Dell or Home Depot. All these Target, Walmart, they're all doing their own formation of Amazon Prime Week this week, in case you didn't know. Even Costco they're doing this member sale thing. So whatever you do, set together a budget. It's really dangerous, just like when you go into the mall and you're like, oh, wow, that looks great. Oh, my God, this is so cute. I got to have them. Well, that's impulse shopping. So what I don't want you to do is go through the Amazon Prime page on the website and just browse. Because what happens during that process is you are going to buy things you probably can live without. And then you're going to be too busy or uninterested in returning the item because it's such a hassle that you'll end up keeping the item. You'll have buyer's remorse, and more importantly, it's not good for your budget. And we want your budget to be healthy and plump, right? So that's what you want to do. Set a budget and put the items that you want into your cart or your wish list, and let the deal come to you. Because if there's an Amazon Prime deal, it actually will show in your cart that that's actually the case. So that will help you save some money, hopefully. Now, the other thing that I want to share with you is a couple different sites. This is something that we shared in the show earlier today. The first one is camel.com. Now, this is a really cool site. If you haven't checked it out before, it's completely free. You can sign up for the free version. And actually, it goes through your wish list and tells you what items are at its lowest point. In addition, it can also, before you buy the item, tell you if it's been lower in the last 30 days or beyond, just so you know for sure that you're actually getting a good deal. The other two sites that I would recommend you set up is Slick Deals and Google Alerts. Now, both Slick Deals and Google is great because you can put actually the thing that you're looking for. So let's say you're looking for a deal on the new Apple Watch, right? You can type in Apple Watch, and Slick Deals and Google Alerts will then alert you when it's a really good price. That helps save you a lot of time. You're also not spending a lot of time on Amazon, which means you can continue to build out your resume or your job or your studies or whatever to level up yourself, which is what we want, most important. And another tip for you, if you didn't do this already, I definitely recommend you do this. I may have talked about it a couple weeks ago, but do you know that Amazon Prime, there's one deal that I think does definitely reign supreme, and that is Amazon Prime is doing this $40 Amazon gift card deal. Now, I actually gave this to somebody very special on my team who I just felt like, deserved a little something special. But you could even buy the gift card for yourself. Buy a $40 gift card. You'll get a $10 credit that you can then use for your Amazon purchase. Now, you have to type in the promo code GC Prime 2021. It does expire tonight. However, that being said, it's first come, first serve. You can only get one per account. And when it sells out, it's gone. So definitely don't wait. If you haven't done that already, highly recommend that you do that. We'll make sure to put the promo code down below. But once again, it's GC Prime 2021. All right. My last tip, and this is sort of a Winnie secret one, but I think it's not so secret. It's a really good one. And I think, Joshua, you're going to love this. Vicky, you're going to totally love this one. This is, if you go to Amazon and you type in Amazon warehouse, Then all the warehouse deals will come out. And on the very top, it says 25% off Amazon warehouse deals. This is awesome because what this is you can actually buy something that maybe has been opened or returned, but still really good condition in most cases. And so you're getting an immediate discount of 10 to 20%, even more, sometimes even more, depending on the item. And then you get another 25% stacked because of Amazon Prime Day. So take a look at those because I actually just bought a spare light for our video setup today, and it was about 60% off. So it was a really good deal. So take a look at that. That is definitely, I think, a power move. But on that note, let me know what you bought. Let me know if you're shopping this week, and if you're not, great job. Then you can save more money, right? Because when you don't spend, you save. Now let's have a fun level up moment. Okay, this is why I love financial news because financial news tells you so much of what's going on, the pulse of the world, the pulse of here in the United States, the pulse of our money, but also it tells us really important things that we need to know about chicken meat. That's right. Well, today Wingstop launched Thigh Stop, a virtual kitchen that serves fried chicken thighs. I know, because here's the thing. Because there is a true issue right now, which is a chicken wing shortage across the United States. So if you're, in the market for chicken wings, well, here's the thing. Wingstop is saying, I know that we are a wing-based restaurant, but we're looking for alternative solutions to help ease this temporary problem. They actually did a whole press release on this. And because of the change of chicken wing prices, they're saying, you know what? The thigh is a very good contender. So Wingstop is now launching its own virtual restaurant, creatively named Thigh Stop, which is really funny. So I actually Googled Thigh Stop because I wanted to see what this virtual thing meant. Well, what they've done is if you go on Google and you type in Thigh Stop, you'll see that your local Wingstop is now also called Thigh Stop. Not quite the same ring, right, as Wingstop. But hey, you know what? You can't get mad at them for trying. Plus, you still can get one of these dishes in 11 of their favorite flavors and whatnot, and bone-in and okay, we'll have to try. If you tried this Thigh Stop dish, definitely let me know. I'm really curious. CNBC reports that according to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, chicken wing prices were $2.72 a pound on average last week. That actually was a jump from 20 cents higher than the same week a year prior. So inflation has definitely hit chicken wing prices. I'm thinking now that they're going to call everything Thigh Stop. I'm guessing in a couple weeks, chicken thigh meat is also going to rise because of inflation. Yeah, I see you nodding there. So I think you're like, that's true. Well, thank you, my friends, for watching, supporting our program. Please take a moment to share this show with those that you care about. And as a reminder, you can find full episodes of Level Up on NASDAQ, Amazon Fire, and Roku. And on that note, we just launched new episodes. So hopefully you'll get a chance to check those out. Be well, and I can't wait to see you again very soon. Bye-bye now.